We engaged the stakeholders, the taxpayers, through community meetings, and we were told these are their priorities. And that's what we took to the table to look at. What are priorities of the stakeholders? The stakeholders' priorities are safety and security. That's on this bond issue. There was a priority to redoing the middle school cafeteria and adding the fifth grader. That's on this bond issue. Redoing the elementary gymnasiums and adding some cafeteria room, those are concerns of the constituents, and that's why we're asking for this bond. Every time we look at the proposals and what needs to be purchased, it's for the betterment of our stakeholders and also the betterment of the students.
It really is bond only because there are so many rules out there that for school finance that you really don't have the option of just building a building on your own.
We did a survey of everyone who voted and asked them what parts of it they would support and wouldn't support, and also looked at what were the most immediate needs of the district and how much we think they would support financially.
The safety and security features that are currently in effect for buildings being built now were not put into play 20 years ago. So what we would like to do is put in double vestibules, allowing controlled access into the building, and also add additional cameras to the facilities. This will enable us to provide a secure learning environment for all of our students.
We have to make it so that people that come into the building have to stop in the office so we can control where they're going. It's vital. We can't wait until something happens and then say, oh, we should have done that.
I think that the kitchens will have the most impact on the students, and that's why it's my, if I had to list, it'd be the first one on my list, because we need to take care of those elementary kids and when they eat and how they eat.
We have 5 elementaries and only one of them has a cafeteria and lunchroom space. The other 4 don't. And so the kids have to tables have to be set up in the gymnasiums, and that's where the kids eat, and that interrupts any options for PE at that time. So we're looking to do that. That's been something that's been on the agenda for a long, long time.
Lost Creek has a gym that's just a gym all day long. They have the old gym that from years ago is the cafeteria all day long. They can run those kids through there. They have time to actually eat. And when they're in PE, they're just in PE. They have the whole gym to themselves. That's what everybody should get. We want to be equal. We want to have everybody across the whole district get the same.
One of the misconceptions was, we have a perfectly fine cafeteria at the middle school. It worked well for the high school.
That cafeteria was intended to feed about 800 kids, and now they're feeding 1,200. There's just not room, and you can't give middle school kids open lunch, because I do keep hearing that, well, why don't you have open lunch? Well, you can't have open lunch at middle school.
I taught at the middle school for 34 years, and so I guess that one's kind of close to my heart, and seeing the classrooms added in the cafeteria area. But for others, when you think about safety aspect, if you watch the news and every time you see something on there where there's been a killing or a school situation, then that's probably the one that you'd like to most see happen.